Human curiosity draws us to the unknown, not just in distant lands, but in the mysteries of our own history. Lost civilizations, societies that flourished and vanished, captivate us because they're the ultimate unsolved mysteries. Their silent ruins and cryptic artifacts spark questions. Who were these people? What did they believe? Why did they disappear? Exploring these ancient worlds is more than a historical pursuit. It's a quest to understand ourselves. The allure lies in piecing together fragments, ruins, texts, relics, like detectives at a crime scene millennia old. These stories remind us of the fragility of our own societies and the cyclical nature of history. Artifacts like Tutankhamun's mask or the Moai of Easter Island are not just relics. They're bridges to real people and vanished dreams. Touching these objects, we feel a connection across centuries, making history vivid and personal. The search for lost civilizations is ultimately a search for our own origins and potential. Every discovery adds a new chapter to humanity's story, offering clues about our future as much as our past. The thrill of the hunt and the profound connection to our ancestors keep us exploring, always chasing the ghosts of the past. The adventure is out there, waiting to be rediscovered. When we think of lost civilizations, legendary names leap to mind. Atlantis, the Maya, ancient Egypt. Atlantis, described by Plato, is likely myth, but its story of a vanished paradise still inspires explorers. The Maya, real and brilliant, built cities like Tikal and Chichen Itza, mastered astronomy, and developed a complex writing system. Yet their great cities were mysteriously abandoned. Ancient Egypt's wonders, from the pyramids to the Valley of the Kings, were hidden for millennia. Their secrets revealed only by modern discovery. Each civilization tells a unique story. Atlantis is legend, the Maya are a real enigma, and Egypt's buried splendor shows how history can hide in plain sight. Beyond these, the Indus Valley's planned cities and the Nazca's desert geoglyphs remind us that the world is full of echoes from lost worlds. These civilizations are not just chapters in a textbook, they're reminders that history is a tapestry of rise, fall, and rediscovery. Their stories challenge us to look deeper, question more, and appreciate the complexity of the human journey. The past is never as simple as it seems. Each lost civilization is a mirror reflecting both their world and our own. Uncovering the past is a blend of science, patience, and detective work. Archaeology today starts with technology. Satellite imagery, aerial photography, and LiDAR reveal hidden ruins beneath jungles and fields. Once a promising site is found, excavation begins with careful mapping and slow, methodical digging. Every artifact's position is recorded. Context is everything. Simple tools, trowels, brushes, are used to preserve even the smallest clues. After excavation, the real detective work happens in the lab. Radiocarbon dating, chemical analysis, and DNA studies turn objects into stories, revealing diets, diseases, and connections to modern people. Collaboration is key. Archaeologists work with historians, linguists, and scientists to piece together the puzzle. Deciphering ancient scripts or analyzing pollen can unlock secrets about beliefs, climate, and daily life. The goal isn't treasure, but understanding. Who these people were, how they lived, and why their world ended. Each discovery is a step closer to the truth, built one careful layer at a time. The process is slow, but the reward is a vivid human story emerging from the dust. Archaeology transforms fragments into a living past. It's not about gold, it's about knowledge. The real adventure is in the details. Every trowelful brings us closer to understanding ourselves. Myths, legends, and facts often blur together when we explore ancient civilizations. Myths explain beliefs. Legends exaggerate real events. Facts are grounded in evidence, artifacts, ruins, and texts. The city of Troy, once thought to be pure legend, was found in Turkey, showing that stories can have a historical core. The legend of El Dorado began with a real ritual, Muisca leaders covered in gold dust, but grew into a myth of a golden city. Separating fact from fiction honors the true achievements of ancient peoples. The Maya built their pyramids through ingenuity, not alien help. Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife were part of a vibrant culture, not just obsession with death. The real stories, grounded in evidence, are often more incredible than the myths. Science helps us find the truth hidden within the tales. The adventure is in discovering reality, because the truth is often the most fascinating story of all. Sometimes a single discovery forces us to rewrite everything we thought we knew. Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, built by hunter-gatherers over 11,000 years ago, shattered the idea that complex societies only emerged after agriculture. This site suggests that building monumental structures may have driven people to invent farming, not the other way around. It's a discovery that rewrote the timeline of civilization. The deciphering of Mayan hieroglyphs was another breakthrough. Once thought to be just art or calendars, the glyphs revealed a world of kings, wars, and political intrigue. The Maya were not just peaceful astronomers, they were a complex, dynamic society. Unlocking their script gave them a voice, letting us read their history in their own words. These discoveries show the power of language and evidence to transform our understanding. Each breakthrough is like finding a lost library. Suddenly, the past speaks. The more we discover, the more we realize how much we still have to learn. History is always being rewritten. How advanced were ancient civilizations? The debate is ongoing and fascinating. The Great Pyramid's precision, built without modern machines, still amazes engineers. The Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek device, predicted eclipses and tracked planets centuries ahead of its time. Ancient Egyptians practiced surgery. Indian doctors performed cataract and plastic surgery thousands of years ago. The Nazca created massive geoglyphs visible only from above, sparking debates about their surveying skills. These achievements challenge the idea that history is a straight line of progress. Knowledge can be lost, not just gained. The real mystery is not supernatural help, but how much our ancestors achieved with what they had. Their ingenuity is a testament to the power of the human mind. Sometimes the past was more advanced than we imagine. Ancient civilizations attract wild theories: aliens, building pyramids, pharaohs' curses, and more. The ancient astronaut theory claims extraterrestrials gave us technology, but there's no evidence, just a lack of respect for human ingenuity. Archaeology shows how these wonders were built: ramps, tools, organized labor, and clever engineering. The curse of the pharaohs was media hype, not magic. Scientific studies found no unusual deaths among tomb explorers. Sensational myths are popular because they're simple and dramatic, but they distract from the real achievements of our ancestors. The truth is more impressive: ancient people solved problems with creativity and hard work. Real archaeology is slow, careful, and complex, but it gets us closer to the truth. We don't need aliens or curses to explain the past. The real story is that humans are capable of incredible things. The fall of great civilizations is rarely simple. Collapse is usually a perfect storm of factors. Climate change is a major culprit. Droughts and shifting weather patterns devastated societies like the Maya and the Khmer of Angkor. Archaeological evidence, tree rings, lake sediments, shows how environmental stress led to famine and unrest. Warfare and invasion also played roles. The Aztecs fell to Spanish conquest and deadly diseases. Sometimes, collapse is a slow unraveling. Resource scarcity, political instability, and social breakdown feed into each other. The Roman Empire's fall took centuries, driven by economic woes, overexpansion, and external pressures. Studying these collapses isn't just about the past, it's a warning for today. The same forces, environmental, social, political, still threaten societies now. Understanding why civilizations vanished helps us recognize the warning signs in our own world. The past is a lesson in resilience and fragility. Why do we study lost civilizations? Because their stories are mirrors and warnings for our own time. Ancient societies face challenges: climate change, resource management, social upheaval, that echo today. Their successes and failures offer lessons in sustainability, diversity, and adaptation. Archaeology reveals the vast range of human experience. Cities without kings, complex math for religion, survival in harsh environments. These stories challenge our assumptions and expand our sense of what's possible. The ruins of Rome and the pyramids remind us that no civilization is invincible. The past humbles us, showing that progress is never guaranteed. Every artifact and text adds to our understanding of who we are. Lost civilizations aren't truly lost as long as we learn from them. The past has wisdom to offer, if we're willing to listen.